What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain the differences between a centralized exchange, a decentralized exchange, and why you should be interested into this and you should know about the differences between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange if you like to make good gains on this crypto bull run in 2024. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is to identify what cryptocurrencies you would like to trade. We have two ways of trading cryptocurrencies. And sometimes this is limited to one or the other. Sometimes you can trade in both. You can trade the cryptocurrencies in both centralized and decentralized exchanges. And sometimes you can only trade the crypto in a decentralized exchange. And sometimes you can only trade it in a centralized exchange. Every single cryptocurrency project is different. And that's why I recommend going to a cryptocurrency price market cap website, for example, Gecko or Coinmarketcapcom, to see which markets are trading the cryptocurrency asset that you would like to invest in. So for example, I'm in CoinGecko.com. This is a very, very known website. It basically tracks and gives you all the information you need to get a very, very good understanding of the statistics, the characteristics, the tokenomics, and some of the dynamics of any cryptocurrency asset that is being tradable, or at least it has been listed in CoinGecko. Most likely, all the traded cryptocurrencies that have a significant market cap are going to be listed here in CoinGecko. So for example, let's go and choose a random cryptocurrency here. Let's say this one, ApeCoin, number 78. Let's say that I'm interested in purchasing this ApeCoin. I did my research on this cryptocurrency and I'm ready to trade it. I would like to purchase some. I would like to buy some ApeCoin, and I need to understand where I can do this. So I'm going to click into ApeCoin, and I here have a quick overview of what happens or what's currently happening with this ApeCoin. It has a market cap of $867 million at the time that we're recording this. Today is February 2nd, 2024. And here's a quick graph of this token. Here's more information about the token, so you can read and do your own research about this token. And for this video, we're basically looking for markets or where we can trade this. So we're going to click here where it says markets. And now it tells us which markets we can trade this on. And as you can see, this is offered in a very, let's go ahead and show more rows. Right now we're currently showing 10. Let's show 100 and see all the markets that ApeCoin is being traded on. And as you can see, the number one exchange that ApeCoin is trading at, it's called OrangeX. And as you can see right here, it says CEX. CEX stands for Centralized Exchange. So OrangeX is a centralized exchange, and you can trade ApeCoin at OrangeX. Same with in Binance. If you have an account in Binance, which is another centralized exchange, one of the biggest ones in the world, you can trade ApeCoin in Binance, which is a centralized exchange. Kraken, for example, KuCoin, you can trade it. You can trade this on Coinbase Exchange, and it's CEX. All these exchanges right here that I currently see for ApeCoin are centralized exchange brokers or marketplaces. I haven't seen yet a DEX to trade ApeCoin, but I can see it right here, number 68. You can see Uniswap V2 DEX. This is a decentralized exchange. So now you know exactly for any cryptocurrency how to determine if this is traded on a centralized exchange or a decentralized exchange. In this case, ApeCoin, since it has $867 million in market cap, it is going to be traded in both centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. Of course, there's going to be way more and many more centralized exchanges more than decentralized exchanges. And I'm going to get in a little bit of why that happens. But at least now you know that if you would like to purchase ApeCoin, you can go through any of these markets, whether it's centralized or decentralized, and execute and operate and trade ApeCoin. So why we should trade on a centralized market? Well, easy. Number one, a centralized market allows you to register, and basically it's the easiest way to I guess, make a transaction with your bank account. Because when you register for a centralized exchange, most likely you would have an option to link your bank account or make a deposit from your bank account into your exchange account to then operate. And this happens on Binance, it happens on Coinbase, on Gemini, I'm sure it happens on Orange and Gate.io, even on Kraken. I'm sure it's going to be like something very similar. And if you would like to register, for example, in Coinbase or register in Binance or register into Gemini, you have to go through a process called KYC, which stands for Know Your Customer. And when this happens, it's because this entity, which is an exchange, a centralized exchange, is a business, is a corporation, is an entity that has been registered under specific jurisdiction, depending on which countries it operates, allowing you to have some sort of tangible security as far as like where your money is being stored. Because a centralized exchange, it's allowing you to trade cryptocurrencies, but you're not doing the operation on chain. You're basically utilizing the exchange as a bank and where you're going to host or store your cryptocurrencies, and it doesn't act as a wallet, Although it looks like it and in some cases it does, ultimately, the ones that have complete control of your wallet are going to be the exchange itself. So centralized exchange allows you to basically buy and sell cryptocurrencies with ease. You can deposit and fund your account with your bank account. It gives you some security, or at least you know where your money is. You know that there's a physical location of this exchange or an office, or where you can basically probably talk to a human being and have some customer support. And to do this, you have to go through, like I mentioned, a KYC, and where you have to register, you have to provide personal information. Most likely, they're going to ask you for a utility bill. They're going to ask you for your passport. They're going to ask you for a selfie. They're going to ask you to ways to prove your identity that it should match depending on where you live. Because you're going to be protected somehow by the laws that abide the country that you're in when you're utilizing a centralized exchange. That's why there's so many, and that's why you have to be registered in that way. So they have a control, they have some control to provide for security measurements, for protocols, etc., etc. It becomes something more bureaucratic per se, or more political when it comes to centralized exchanges, because like I said, they operate under a certain jurisdiction, and that's basically all it is to centralized exchanges. Now, the difference in between, and the most significant difference for a versus a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange, is that a decentralized exchange runs 100% based and relies on smart contracts, which is why a decentralized exchange exists. If it wouldn't be because of Ethereum smart contract that introduced the concept of smart contracts into the ecosystem or into the crypto world, now, thanks to that, we have decentralized exchanges and where we can operate freely and without having to register, because the only jurisdiction that a decentralized exchange is running under is the jurisdiction of the internet, so it's completely free and happens on chain. So let's say, for example, let's go back to our ApeCoin token, and let's say that I would like to trade ApeCoin in a decentralized market, not a CEX or CEX anymore. I'm going to a DEX. So the first DEX that I saw that it popped up under, well, we have Uniswap v3, which it would be Uniswap number 50. I think this is, D-Gate. It's another decentralized exchange, but I'm very familiar and I've used Uniswap many, many times. So let's go ahead and open Uniswap so you see a little bit how it is. So this is the website for Uniswap, uniswap.org. I'm on their app. And this is basically the protocol. It's a decentralized exchange. Swap, earn, and build on the leading decentralized crypto trading protocol. Look at some statistics that we have here, some metrics. It has a trade volume of 489 billion plus, over 71 million plus trades, over 300 integrations, and over 4,400 community delegates. So this is a true decentralized on-chain exchange that is running on the Ethereum network and other networks as well. And if I would like to use this, I don't have to go through any KYC or any registration process. All I need to use is my MetaMask or my Web 3.0 wallet that allows me to interact with a website like this, with a Web 3.0 technology, and where I can trade, buy, sell crypto with my wallet. And the only thing I have to do is connect. And by connecting my wallet to this protocol, I'm signing and authorizing that I'm a user that would like to participate in operating in this decentralized exchange. And that's how you basically verify yourself. And all of this happens anonymously because you need MetaMask wallet, which is free. And when you register for MetaMask or you download MetaMask, you don't even have to register. You basically have your own wallet. And this wallet has a private seed phrase that you have to keep safe. That's the only way you can get access to the wallet if something happens to your device. But other than that, there's no KYC or there's no passport that you have to upload it to MetaMask. There's no utility bill that you had to do with this. So that's one of the main advantages of a decentralized market, is that you basically have complete control of where you operate and also where you keep your money. Because now that we're using a decentralized exchange, everything is going to be stored in my wallet. I'm not using a centralized exchange or a business or entity that is a custodian of my tokens. I'm basically being my own custodian of the tokens. I'm saving and storing the tokens in my own wallet. That's why you have complete control. And that's why the best decentralized market is a very, very good alternative than trading on a centralized market. Now, if it's the first time that you are trading or operating crypto, most likely you have to go first through a centralized market to move your money to a decentralized market. Or if someone in a decentralized market or with a MetaMask wallet, for example, myself, if I send you some crypto with MetaMask, you immediately start it in a decentralized way because I'm sending it to you that way. We didn't go through an exchange. So there's multiple ways at doing this, So let's go back to Uniswap and show you a little bit how it works and how beautifully made and how simple and yet super effective this protocol is. So on the Uniswap website, let's click on Launch App. It's going to show this interface right here. And as you can see, this is the classical trading interface on most of the decentralized exchanges. I'm going to show you two more examples of decentralized exchanges. You're going to see how similar the interface looks like. Okay, so this is the first one. This is a Uniswap. And basically this interface, it's going to be the most simple you've ever seen. For example, if I would like to trade Ethereum for something else, for example, ApeCoin, because we saw that we can trade ApeCoin and Uniswap, then I can come back to Uniswap. And let's say that I have some Ethereum and I would like to trade it for ApeCoin. So I'm going to look for ApeCoin. There we go. And let's say that I would like to purchase, I don't know, let's say 0.1 ETH, which is an equivalent of $232 at the equivalent of today's price, which is going to give me 195 ape tokens if I purchase 0.1 ETH. All I have to do now is connect my wallet, authorize, and approve the transaction and let it go through. And immediately, I'm going to get in my wallet 161.95. Well, by the time that the transaction clears and everything, which should take about a couple of minutes, I will have the tokens in my wallet. And this is how you actually purchase crypto on a decentralized exchange. That's it. And if I would like to sell it the other way around, I can just do it like this. Now I'm selling ApeCoin to Ethereum, or I can sell it to a stable coin if I would like to secure some gains. I would do USDC, for example, and I would keep it like that. So let's say that I'm going to sell 161.1 ape tokens. I'm getting at that moment 229 USDC, which is very similar to approximate to the real value of the US dollar, which comes to 229.71. That's it. That's basically how you can operate in a decentralized exchange. You can use the same concept that I'm using right here on a centralized exchange like Binance, Coinbase, Gemini. But what happens on this decentralized exchange is that it's going to happen on chain, and you're basically utilizing a smart contract to operate and transact. Now, why it's very important for you to be comfortable using this, because there's a very, very high possibility that the next token, the next cryptocurrency that's going to 10x, 100x, or even 1000x on returns is going to most likely launch first on a platform like this. Why? Because it starts from a decentralized aspect of the network, and then when it gets enough liquidity, once the market cap goes into a very, healthy number, then the project will automatically, well, not automatically, but the owners of the project, it's out of their good intent to put and position this token that they have created into other exchanges, so there's more money that can be brought into it. That's how they scale, and they brought in new capital, new investors, new capital into the market by basically being present and being able to be traded in other exchanges. But most likely, the next one that's going to come out, I don't know, there's hundreds of tokens that get launched every single day, and you would have to do your own research to which one you should invest. I'll make a video also in my channel about how I do my own research when it comes to if I should invest in something, which are the key elements that I look on a project that would, allow me to say, okay, let's take the risk and invest. I'll do a video about that. But 9 out of 10, I'm going to have to either go to a decentralized exchange like Uniswap or PancakeSwap or Radium to invest very early into this project and try to sell it when I make X amount of gains, So let's take a look at another decentralized exchange example. Uniswap runs right now, this version that I'm using, it's running on the Ethereum network. But there's Uniswap on Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, Base, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Celo, Uniswap. This is Uniswap, and it's big, powerful, easy to use. I love Uniswap. Let's take a look at PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap, it's basically like the Uniswap, but on Binance. And it started on Binance, and as you can see, it's also now cross-chain, but before it was only available to be traded on Binance. So let's keep it on Binance just to go with the original purpose of this decentralized exchange. But PancakeSwap is more than a decentralized exchange. It has many more dApps, other smart contracts that allow you to dive into more of what DeFi, which decentralized finance. It has a staking protocols, farming, gaming. It has many more things, but I'm not gonna elaborate on that video. That will be for another video because it's a video of its own. But let's go ahead and look again at the interface of the swap, which is basically, as you can see, this area right here. All of this is very similar to this. And the same, if I would like to exchange, for example, Ape token, I think I can also trade it here, Ape coin, and I would like to trade it for another, if I would like to trade it for some Ethereum, for example, just unlike the other example, if I would like to purchase, again, 0.1, it's going to give me $232, an equivalent of 126.286 Ape coin. If I go back here and I would like to compare prices, see how much I get. If I trade Ape coin on Uniswap, I actually get more. I get 161 if I trade it here on Binance. Pretty interesting. There's a price difference in here. But again, it's like shopping around. Not all the exchanges will have the same price. Others will have different prices, and that's how you probably end up making a decision. But it's the same principle. I connect my wallet. It's a decentralized exchange, and then I can just trade it, you know, and be done with my day, and keep these tokens in my wallet. So I have complete control. I can send it whenever you like. I can trade it back whenever I like to. And it's very, very powerful. And I'm not depending on a centralized exchange that they're very legitimate businesses. But again, you don't have complete control of your assets. You're basically trusting this exchange to take good care of your assets, which, you know, luckily the exchanges do a very good job at doing that. They invest a lot in resources into making sure that your money is safe. But if you know how to utilize the decentralized exchanges, you're actually utilizing crypto the way it was intended to be. And you're using it like the big boys. And I recommend that you feel comfortable using this decentralized exchanges more than the centralized exchanges, because that's how you have complete control of your money. Let's take a look at the last example, an exchange that is blowing up recently, especially in this network, Solana, that we all know that it's one of the main, you know, characters of this 2024 crypto bull run. I have having all my eyes on Radium, Solana, and the new projects that are coming out here, because I know for a fact that it's getting a lot of traction. A lot of investments are coming in. As you can see, this is going up. The trading volume in this decentralized exchange is going up by the seconds in millions of dollars. So this is something to put on your radar, you know. But again, this is a decentralized exchange that is working on the Solana network. The other two examples that we saw for PancakeSwap and Uniswap, they're working on the Ethereum network and the Binance Smart Chain network. Radium works on the Solana network. And if I click Launch App, again, I'm presented with a very similar interface of swapping one token through the other and vice versa, just by connecting my wallet, which can be MetaMask, it can be my Ledger. You can trade with your hardware wallet. You can plug in Soulflare, different types of Web 3.0 wallets that allow you to transact and interact with Web 3.0 technologies. Well, that's it. Hopefully this video gave you a little bit more of an understanding of what a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange is, the main differences, and why you should be feeling comfortable and be able to, you know, operate and trade with no fear and all the confidence in a decentralized market, because I already explained the benefits and the advantages of having complete control of your funds. You can do whatever you want with them at any time at your own will. Anyways, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment, share it with your friends, let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching up until here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.